BGSU's Office of Campus Sustainability operates within campus operations to fulfill three overarching institutional goals of emissions and waste reduction, resource conservation, and sustainability education and outreach in efforts to be a more sustainable university. One event in particular, Green Game Day, is a collaboration between BGSU Athletics and Campus Sustainability to reduce waste at every home football game.
If you've never heard of Green Game Day, never been to Green Game Day, essentially the concept is people go to the football games, whether they're tailgating, whether they're in the stadium, they're consuming soft drinks, alcohol, anything with a bottle or can. And all of that can be recycled. And so that's our goal, is to make sure that none of it ends up in the waste stream. And so we kind of separate all the recycling from the trash. And we do that through a few different stages throughout the course of the day.
An average of 10 to 20 student volunteers are staffed for every home game who help distribute recycling bags, talk to fans, set up and take down equipment, pick up bags of recycling from tailgate parties, and properly sort recyclables into the orange dumpsters. On Tuesday, over 20,000 fans packed the Dwight Perry Stadium for the annual Battle of I-75. This initiative of promoting waste reduction and resource conservation at the tailgates and the game sets BGSU apart from other universities.
The BGSU Athletics has always been a collaborative partner on this from the very beginning. And they've been hugely supportive of the program in every way. So I go to the pregame meetings for every football game. I'm right there on the agenda with everybody else. Get to have my say about what I want people to do to help us out. You know, a lot of waste gets generated on game day. So we decided to focus first on the tailgate area, since no other school really does that. We're one of the few, if the only school, that does a program where we dare to enter into the tailgate area and talk to people, you know, golf cart, walking, whatever it is, and ask them if they can help us out and recycle. Most other schools, they're deathly afraid of even touching the tailgate area because it's just so, you know, like, wow, basically they're not even going to try to do it. So they'll put out containers and then walk away. We walk into the belly of the beast basically and say, hey, we want you to be on our side. We want you to partner with us, you know, and help athletics, help campus operations, and help, you know, reduce waste in this game. You can be a partner in that. So
tailgaters described their experience with the Green Game Day volunteers.
They just kind of came up and said that they had green bags for like recycling and like anything that can be recycled. They were super nice. I don't know.
Yeah, they just said like that when we were done to like leave our stuff here and when we went to the game and not have to worry about it, and they would come back later and pick it up.
I've been to tailgate at Ohio State, U of M, and University of Toledo, and I've never had anybody do that. So I think it's really great that they like want to pick all that stuff up after us and recycle it. But I haven't seen it at other universities yet.
Yeah, I know other universities. I don't want to call them out, but specifically, I know a couple that there's trash just like destroyed after the tailgate. So I think it was really cool that ours didn't do that, and that they're like proactive and understand that people are going to have recyclables. So it's nice that they already have it like provided for us.
Over the course of the season, Green Game Day filled 10 and a half dumpsters, averaging over 6,000 pounds, equivalent to 3 tons of cans and bottles, contributing to BGSU's sustainability goal of waste reduction and resource conservation.
One aluminum can, I think, is like 2 or 3 hours of computer energy spent on having your computer running. So in terms of like recycling a couple hundred cans at once, it makes a massive difference the more we do it. Especially on a consistent thing like football games, which generate a lot of cans and bottles.
The Student Green Initiatives Fund Committee is funded by an opt-out $5 per semester fee and is only accessible to current undergraduate and graduate students. Since the inception of the fund, the committee has approved over $2 million in sustainability projects across campus. For students with new ideas for green projects, applications are available online.
Facilities at bgsu.edu is really the best way to get a hold of us. We'll get to myself, our help desk. Obviously, Dr. Nick Hennessy with sustainability is instrumental in that work. But then also the Green Fund is a great source that we work with a lot of students on some of their ideas. They come up with some ideas, they find some funding for it, some seed money, then we work together to try to, again, scale that up where it's appropriate.
If you are interested in getting involved on campus, here's more.
Being involved on campus is a great way to feel connected and feel like you have a community here, because BGSU is so full of opportunities that no matter what you're into, whether it's sustainability or more things in your major, there's likely a club or a department that you can be more involved in as a student and gain more experience. So based on my experience as an intern, I would highly recommend other students to seek out those opportunities. Volunteering is a great way to learn and then make new friends. You also have different internship opportunities like what I'm doing here too that add to your resumes.
Volunteers are definitely appreciated. It's obviously a great way for people that need service hours to knock them out, but it is also appreciated for people that just want to help out the community and want to help out the environment here at BGSU, because we really couldn't do it without volunteers. It does make a big difference, and just spending, you don't have to spend the whole day here. I know it's a long football game, but spending, I think, 2 hours is the shift length that we have set right now, and it's just a good way to spend your Saturday or your afternoon.